Hello, welcome to Violet Shadow Tarot. Today we are doing a general reading for the sign of Aries. If you were drawn to the reading based off of the title, there should be messages here for you. We'll start out with an oracle card, move into some tarot, and then do some runes and charms to finish the reading off. So let's first pull your oracle card. What does Aries need to see right now? What does Aries need to see? Okay, so we have the Keeper of Whispers, the Mad Prophet, curiosity, madness, and forbidden knowledge. That is interesting. Okay, so let's pull some past energies. Page of Swords reversed. Past energies for Aries. The Sage. And then the Shaman. Okay. In reverse. So this is past energies. It's kind of crazy that it came out with the Keeper of Whispers and Forbidden Knowledge. Let's look at the current energies for you. The High Priestess. Okay. What is this? The King of Wands and then the Four of Cups. And then potential future energy. Hold on. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then a Ten of Wands. So let me sit just for a second and kind of go over, and then the Five of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck. So starting out, you had the Keeper of Whispers, the Mad Prophet, forbidden knowledge, curiosity, madness, and then the Page of Swords reverse, the Sage that has purity, like the purity on the card, and then you have the Shaman, the medicine healer that is reversed. So right here, this is definitely has ties with some sort of like your intuition, your own abilities. This is a spiritual sort of thing, your belief systems, something in the past where you have been kind of seeking truth. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So what that kind of tells me is the Page of Swords in reverse can be like manipulative, like unreliable, like information. So I get the feeling of like cutting through like BS and going more into like an internal, like, what do you believe? What does it mean for you to have certain beliefs? Like, how can you kind of shift not only yourself, but like your environment, or help other people possibly. With the Shaman here in reverse, it kind of makes me feel like having confusion around like being able to see through some things and see that, whatever it is not really serving you anymore, like whatever beliefs or way of living or whatever it might be, and going more spiritually, but maybe not having the confidence. And of course, you don't have the answers. Like when you talk about like the shaman, like they're forever learning. You never stop learning. And that's a big part of like shamanism. And so you may have had some sort of conflict involving, getting into that, or trusting yourself, or feeling like you're never going to know the things that you need to know. Just kind of feeling confused and lost is what I'm getting. But there's definitely like a strong ability, especially with the High Priestess here, in your current energies. It's like a strong ability to like spiritually and like intuitively, like you have something there that has been probably probably passed down through like generations, or like your ancestors also had the abilities. So like you have like a natural ability, but you're just coming into this. So you have in the current energies the High Priestess, the King of Wands, and that's the middle card, and the Four of Cups. So what I'm getting out of this is kind of like your passion. You may be feeling a little bit more confident, or beginning to trust your intuition a little bit more, but still having some conflicts there. But at least you have more of a drive to kind of go, to keep seeking, is what I'm hearing. To keep seeking and to keep moving in the direction of being able to strengthen your like intuitive abilities and trust yourself. It's kind of like you're figuring out that you have more, there's more power within you, and you're stronger than you even realized in the past. So in the future, we have the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands. So it's like, it's kind of like continuing to move forward and knowing that you don't know like everything, but being okay with that and wanting to go towards like the new opportunities, or just keep exploring, and getting fulfillment from that, and kind of learning what needs to, what you need to kind of shed a little bit, in order to get further and further down the line. Like knowing that there are going to be things that you have to learn to get to kind of let go of, or steer a little bit further away from, to be able to do what you want to do and live more fully. But you're moving into like this sort of energy, like with confidence, but not like, and knowing that you don't know everything, and like you're just going to continue to do so. With the Five of Wands in reverse, I'm kind of getting I'm kind of getting the feeling that you might be feeling like you've kind of been misinformed maybe all your life. Maybe if you're just figuring out that your things aren't exactly the way that you thought that they were, or that you have more power within yourself and you've kind of ignored that for a long time, and now you're not beating yourself up over it, but there is like the feeling of, it's not regret, but it's just like an irritation for maybe feeling like a little bit. I'm trying to figure out the words. So maybe like trying to, it's like it's, you could have had more potential, and like you feel like you've been held back because you don't feel like you were like informed properly, or you were educated properly, or whatever it might be, to really go towards your full potential. And this is something that you like have already, like you're in the middle of going through. So you're trying to like kind of move through that, and it may make you feel upset because you may be thinking, well, I could have done like, why didn't I know this sooner? Why didn't I start like going in this direction sooner? But don't be too hard on yourself, because that's going to cause like kind of negative maybe setbacks, and it like it might get in your way if you think that, like, if you blame yourself, or get stuck on blaming like other people instead of just focusing on the road and like what you need to like get out and get into the better direction. um the Six of Wands, yeah, the Six of Wands in reverse, and then the karmic release. So yeah, I do think that there may be hints of a little bit of like just not feeling like, just feeling like you were misled a little bit, um and kind of the need to sit back and really truly think about like you and your beliefs and where you want to go, and figure out what everything means for you. So it could be a little bit of a hard situation, of course, because it's not easy to have to kind of relearn everything and like readjust your aim in life, which is just kind of what it looks like. And not look back and kind of be like, oh, you know, I wish I would have known this sooner. Focus on, you do know this now, or you are learning these things now. So just keep moving in that direction. I do want to pull some advice for you. All right, Aries. Advice for Aries. 2 cards. The Hermit. The Karmic Release again. And then the King of Pentacles. Okay. So, excuse me. I'm getting like the same kind of what we were just saying about how, you know, needing to go within and kind of release any of those negative feelings that you have that might hold you back, that might kind of make you continue to kind of, like seesaw, like flip-flop, and not maintain the momentum to be able to keep going and like lose your aim. The Knight of Pentacles, like, it's a slow process, and it's to steady yourself, and it's something that is like fruitive and can grow, and like seeking stability, but you're moving in that direction. So just focus on the things that you need to within yourself, and what you need to release, to be able to continue to feel more stable, and then to steady yourself more, like in your life, within yourself, within your surroundings, all of those things. Like those things will start to kind of get easier as you progress on this like journey. And I hope that makes sense. Let me pull a couple of runes for you. All right, so your first rune, this is ARIES. So this is kind of talking about, again, like strength. Strength, and not necessarily like determination, but like power and being able to endure through things. I think your last reading was a lot about determination to reach something, and getting more confident within that. This kind of can go along with it. Maybe it's just a little bit different part of the story. All right, and then here is your next rune. This is Yura. So this is about like reward and cycles and harvesting. So I think the more that you stay down a path and kind of look at the things that you and identify like where you want to go and your aim to go there, and like figure out how to align and go in that direction, I think that you'll start to see the changes. And like this is confirmation for the advice that you were given as well, about how like you'll start to see how things are being able, or will change around you and kind of fit into place. It's not all going to be like absolutely like magic and like easy, but it will start to show. You will start to see that. So just remember that, like, it's going to take strength to and determination to do that, but you have that within you, because you're Aries. That's something that is pretty prominent. So just know that there will be a harvest, and you will start to see better things and change for the better. Let us pull some charms for you. Let's see if anything resonates. We have a star. We have a hot air balloon. We have a little Scotty dog. Or it looks like a little Scotty dog. All right, we have a compass. We have an elephant. We have a 4-leaf clover. We have a unicorn. It's a tiny horn, but it does have a horn. We have a tiger. We have a string instrument, if it will turn, a flower, a moon and a star, a wrench, we have a circle, we have a little wing, a shell, an electric guitar, another guitar. It's the same charm, that's crazy. Angels. Music might be important to you. It might be a way for you to kind of ground yourself and like connect, because it's a very good way to connect. Okay. A butterfly, a heart that says made with love, another wing, so you got 2 wings and an angel, a snowflake, the letter P, oops, I cannot see what that is. All right, a key, a little baby deer. Let me flip this over. Peace and love. Okay, and let's get like 2 more, or whatever ends up coming out. Okay, not 2 more, but it's okay. A flamingo, another key, a dolphin. That is, yes, a flamingo, and then another flower. Okay, so if anything resonated with you, do let me know. Like, share, subscribe. I do like to know what resonates and kind of why. And I do like to know that the messages that are intended to reach you have been reaching you. It does mean a lot. So what I do want to say, I feel like you're going down the path, and there's positive progression, and there's going to be a positive outcome for you. Just staying true to the path and figuring out the ways that help you to kind of stay true to the path. Again, I do think like music, we do have several things that have to do with music. Being able to like keep yourself grounded and feeling in tuned is what I'm hearing, is going to help you a lot. And know that you are supported, and your journey, you're going to be able to continue on the journey, and you are going to progress, and it's going to get better for you, and it will get easier the more that you go along on the journey. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I am so glad to be able to do readings for you. I do hope that I do see you again soon, and I hope you have a blessed day.